My name is Russell Davis, and I'm a Webflow design and run a Webflow design and development agency. And a lot of people in South Africa haven't learned or heard about Webflow yet. And for clients and for customers and for designers, I just want to try and give you an inside look in terms of what Webflow is, the power of Webflow, and how it can help you, your agency, kind of experience and give to you and to your clients. Now, I'm calling this series Unplugged. Basically, the reason for that is a bit of play on words because everyone knows in terms of WordPress relies on plugins. And the beauty of Webflow is that it doesn't need any plugins. But just to take a step back, even before we get to that, I recently spoke to a friend of mine and we're discussing a Webflow site, and he said that South Africa is not ready for Webflow. Webflow is used by over 3 million. There's over 3 million websites currently using Webflow, and I think it's one of the fastest growing platforms in terms of building websites out there. So, just to give you an understanding in terms of what it means is that this country is not ready for Webflow. Webflow is essentially just HTML design. Now I'm just going to show you here. If you take a look in Inspector, and I'll pull this over here. All this is you can see here HTML document. Here are the fonts. Here's the header, and all this is HTML. That's what Webflow is built on. It's built on HTML and CSS style, so it actually makes it a very, very clean site build. The code is well written, and the site build and the actual site is very clean. So, if to say that that South Africa is not ready for Webflow is basically saying that we're not ready for the internet, as opposed to a platform like WordPress, which is PHP and requires a server and requires lots of plugins. Webflow is actually a lot more, in its native form, is essentially just HTML built on CMS. And just to give you a look at the back end, and this is what Webflow looks like, and this is what the beauty of it is if you go to the back end of Webflow, and I'm just going to go in here and show you. The way Webflow was built was to make it look like a design program, any design program. So if you can look at here, this is the website that you've just seen, and as you can see over here, you've got various icons and things that you can add, etc., to help build your site. But it's not built on a theme. It is built, you can design anything you want. So this site, was I've designed, and as you can see, you can create different effects like this glass effect and a lot more. But in essence, Webflow is HTML built on CSS, and the advantage of that, it makes your site faster, it makes your site less bloated, and it also makes the site a lot less vulnerable to attack in terms of malicious content in that, because it's not server facing. So that's just the first insight into Webflow Unplugged, and hopefully we'll be able to give you a lot more insights. Thank you.